The SA Rugby Legends Association's partnership with the Princess Charlene of Monaco Foundation was further strengthened by partnering with key sponsors to support the SA Lifesaving Association with the donation of special life-saving boards to be used throughout the coastline of South Africa and at key dams and water leisure spots inland.
And Siv mentioned all the different sporting codes here. We've got South African surfing legends, South African rugby legends, Lifesaving South Africa, representation from Princess Charlene of Monaco Foundation. You guys are the people who make South Africa great. That's what this is all about.
Princess Charlene has just brought such huge value to water safety, to rugby, to encouraging South Africa and Monaco to work more closely together. And tonight she was made the patron of Lifesaving South Africa, and she really not only contributes financially, but she gets down and dirty. She gets into the pool, she teaches kids, and she just makes a huge difference in South Africa.
In terms of a foundation and the donation of the 200 boards, it will go a long way in supporting the work our volunteer lifeguards do on the beaches, because many of our lifeguards actually sit on the beach with just a torpedo buoy, and having a board is faster and will enable them to rescue a person much quicker.
There's 200 of these rescue boards that are going to be distributed through all the life-saving clubs around South Africa. Now, I'm very confident that these boards are going to save lives. They are definitely going to add value to the voluntary lifesavers on the beach, and I think it's going to increase the amount of lives that are currently being saved, which is a high number as it is. So I think it's going to increase that number per annum.
You know, CLC is going to encourage every lifesaver in South Africa to go out and continue doing what you're doing. It's really an amazing job that you volunteer to do this, and you have to volunteer to qualify as a lifesaver. Those values we really absolutely appreciate, and keeping our customers and every customer safe on the coast and inland.
That's 240,000.
One of South Africa's treasured sporting legends, former world surfing champ Shaun Thompson, was the keynote speaker at the Handover.
Well, I think this is a fabulous initiative. A lot of people die from drowning. I think a person dies from drowning every 85 seconds around the world. So drowning is a big issue. It's one of the leading causes of accidental death. And it's wonderful to see so many different sportsmen getting together to support the cause. It's wonderful to connect with the lifeguards, and that we're all here for the same mission, and that you save one life, you can change the world.
Tonight, I'm honored to announce that Her Serene Highness Princess Charlene of Monaco has agreed to serve as the patron of Lifesaving South Africa. I think having her as a patron will lift the profile of Lifesaving South Africa, and that will enable us to do more work and get into more opportunities where we can spread the message of water safety and drowning prevention.
3,000 people were rescued last year by Lifesaving South Africa. That's 8 people every single day. And that's exactly why the Princess is really keen for her foundation here in South Africa to be developing a partnership with Lifesaving South Africa in order that together we can make a bigger difference and protect people here in this nation from drowning.
Both the Princess and the foundation here, as well as Lifesaving South Africa, have the same joint mission to try and reduce death by drowning, and the Princess is so enormously passionate about trying to tackle this hidden silent killer here in South Africa. With 2 organisations coming together like this, and with a Princess at the head of both of those, we're all really hopeful that we can really tackle this great problem here.
Also in attendance were many of our SA Rugby legends lending their support.
I think there couldn't be a more fitting relationship to see SA Rugby Legends, CLC, Blue Label all involved with Princess Charlene in promoting something that's unbelievably essential to our day-to-day lives here as Durbanites. I think back just as our connection with rugby players, you know, we used to start off, and I was a guy who came from Pretoria, and our first training session was on the beach, in and out, around the pier, and we had the lifesavers. They were as much a part of our coaching staff as our coaches were, and these guys did it for no pay. All voluntary, and they loved every single second of it. And I think that was my first impression as in the sort of process of becoming a Durbanite. So to see some unbelievable brands coming together in helping SA Lifesaving, for me is an absolute treat.
South Africa is a sports crazy country, and our South African sportsmen and sportswomen across the board are the kindest, most wonderful people that you could ever wish to meet. The kindness that they show is something that blind people can see and deaf people can hear. And that's what South Africa is all about. South African sportsmen and women really make a difference, and I'm just so proud to be a small part of that.
Thank you to all who supported this great initiative, giving our lifesavers the tools to save lives.